Hi guys, it's Ricky, and this is Ricky Reveals. So, I made some more cards. Just relaxing. I don't know, thinking about going to the beach. Boston, Jude 22. So, maybe you live in Boston. Maybe your name is Jude, or you should read Jude 22 from the Bible. Hebrews 3:3, Russia. Maybe it's some kind of prophetic word about Russia. All right. Hebrews 3:3. You should go read that. If you don't have a Bible, you should get one. Luke 22:22. Larry. December. March. We're in March now. February. Better than I know myself. So maybe someone's telling you that you know them better than they know themselves, or they feel like they know you better than they know themselves. Robert. We could have a couple here, Larry and Robert. They could have gotten together in December, March, February. Maybe one of them's born in one of those 3 months and the other one's born in the other. Or maybe they're not a couple. Maybe they're like a pastor and assistant pastor, or but they seem to be really close, better than I know myself. Or maybe they're not even like related. One day you will look back and be glad it all worked out the way that it did. You will finally love your life. Let's travel the world together. Is there a Robert and Larry that want to travel the world together? God is up to something. Don't give up. You are going to love it. I always thought I'd see you again. Boys to Men. Maybe you like the group Boys to Men. Maybe these are two men helping each other mature and grow up, and doing it through the Bible, getting a closer relationship with God. Being with you is being in heaven. I'm trying to find myself to be a better man for you. I have addictions you don't know about. Although we go to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. Adam, 1 Kings 12:12. I think that could also have something to do with December. Something happened in December. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Carter. Revelation 5:5. Maybe somebody had a revelation on December 5th. Brittany. Maybe somebody will have a revelation in... Maybe they had a revelation in February, because here's Aquarius. And February was already here. Pisces is here as well. So that's both signs from February. Somebody possibly had a revelation in February. I have loved you for 1,000 lifetimes. Maybe somebody maybe somebody broke up in December. Or thought in December they thought you would come back and you didn't. So in February they realized how much they loved you. Possibly you broke up in Scorpio season. Judges 21:21. Last year was 21. Something about Ohio and Massachusetts. Sam. Boston. Atlanta. Ain't no bitch in my blood. I think that's funny. Libra's here too. I think this is a couple who broke up in Scorpio season. Jessica, you are meant for greatness. Stand in your power and go after your throne. Austin. I think this is a couple that broke up in Scorpio season. And the person who was in the wrong, their pride and their ego was like, oh, that bitch will be back. Or there ain't no bitch in my blood. Like, you know, they weren't going to apologize even though they knew they were in the wrong. And Chicago. But then in December, when you hadn't reached out to them or whatever, they realized they fucked up. But I think they were just ignoring it, like, whatever. I got somebody else, you know what I mean? I don't need that bitch. Ain't no bitch in my blood. Like, telling themselves whatever. A blue car. Something to do with a blue car or a white truck. Could have happened on a Sunday. Trust the process, though. This isn't over. But they refused to admit they were in the wrong and paid the price for it. But I think in February they had a revelation that they don't want to live with that. I mean, they really do love you, and they know that they are the reason why you guys are not together. And since February, they've been trying to figure out how to get you back. Jerome, Sugar Snaps, Amber, I know what you did last summer. October. Maybe something happened on Halloween. Because I know what you did last summer is a horror movie. And October. No matter how hard it is, do the right thing. Empathic. Somebody could be empathic. True love comes when you love yourself. Sarah, Montana, Mexico, Lisa, The Rock, Jesus is the truth, life, and the way. Maybe somebody is finding God to come back to you. Could have been born in the 90s, or the first time you guys met was in the 90s. Linda. You could have went to high school. Maybe you went to high school together, and you went to high school in the 90s. Believe in yourself and you'll be unstoppable. So whoever is the one that caused the relationship to end and wants it back, believe in yourself and do the right thing, no matter how hard it is. Even if you fail, at least you did the right thing. Somebody could be a singer. Or a rapper, I mean. Jarvis. Somebody could be named Jarvis. They poisoned you on New Year's Eve. You were protected. Now the devil is coming to collect on them. Jasmine. Big D. Mark 11:11. It's time for your miracle. And then Ruth is the next card. And I mean, if you've ever read the Bible or you know the Bible at all, Ruth is the story of David's grandparents or great-grandparents. But with Ruth coming out, like right after It's Time for Your Miracle, and all of these cards, this whole thing's been about a relationship. So either A, the last person you were with is your Boaz, or you're about to meet your Boaz. Will you marry me? Lindsay could also be significant, and April could be significant. Somebody's undercover gay. You are royal. David. Is that not funny that David was a king? And I was just sitting here talking about Ruth and Boaz, which is either his grandparents or his great grandparents. I can't remember. You will get that job. Your family is involved. Maybe your family is involved in keeping you away from your Ruth or your Boaz. Maybe they're jealous. And they don't want you to have this destined life. For whatever reason. Maybe they wish they could have it. Maybe they can't see it for what it is. I mean, there's a lot of different things. 2 Kings 6:6. Maybe something important will happen on April 6th. Actor. Maybe one of you guys are an actor. Actress. Keep the faith. Trust that what is for you will not pass you by. Darius. Darnell. Jamie. They do moon magic on you. So maybe somebody's actually doing moon magic to keep these two people away from each other. Daniel 10:10. Wednesday. Brandon. Hope. Ricky. Whitney. Singer. Maybe you guys enjoyed listening to Whitney Houston together. Maybe your song is I Will Always Love You. Or I Have Nothing. Russia. Maybe one or both of you are from Russia. Maybe you'll travel to Russia together at some point once you guys get together. George, maybe you guys like coffee, or this friendship relationship will begin on a coffee date. Jordan, Keelan, false twin flame. Careful. There's a false twin flame trying to keep the real twin flames from getting together. Pray and meditate so that false twin flame cannot trick you. Thursday, you are chosen. James, Melissa, fake profiles on Facebook is how they track you. Black Hawk Down, Tuesday. Something could happen today. Maybe somebody will hit you up, or maybe May. I was under a spell. You're the one I love. You are my queen. January, maybe something happened in January. Can you ever forgive me? Yeah, I think something happened in January that this person's worried about. When you find out about it, you're not going to feel the same way. Taurus, maybe this person's a Taurus. Big mad. Maybe they're afraid you're going to be big mad when you find out about it. Proverbs 27:7. The beach. Maybe you guys went to the beach together at some point. A plot twist is coming. And a dirty cop. So, it's a lot to take in. Maybe this person falsified a police report, lied on you about something. Maybe they know a cop that's dirty and helped them do this. And now they know they're going to be in trouble for doing it, and they're sorry for that, or they're sorry because they actually came to terms with the fact that they actually love you, and they were doing this because they were hurt that you wouldn't, like, you didn't fall for their bullshit. But the thing that kills me about that is, if you were in the wrong and you never apologized, you never admitted you're wrong, and you never apologized, how the fuck can you be mad at somebody for standing up for themselves and not putting up with, for lowering their standards, or, you know what I mean? Like, we are human beings. We don't deserve to be treated like shit. And if you can't respect somebody and honor them the way they deserve to be honored and respected, who are you to get mad? Like, you know, it very easily could have just been a very, yeah, I did do that, and I know it was shitty as fuck, but I really am sorry. And, you know, because one of the cards that came out was, I have an addiction you don't know about. So maybe it's a sex addiction. You know what I mean? Like, and even if you didn't take him back, like, at least there would have been an understanding between you guys. You know what I mean? Like, and you might have been willing to take him back. You know? That's what that person gets for judging you and not being faithful or telling you the truth. Let's see. I don't want to use these. I want to use these. See, let's see. Give me some more clarity on this story. Somebody is definitely in some conflict. Maybe they did file a false police report, and now they know they've been outed. And, yeah, they're crying. That's 5-5 too, by the way. Yeah, it's very possible they cheated on you. They refused to admit it or apologize for it. They got with somebody else. And now they hate the other person. Or maybe they don't hate the other person, but it's nothing but conflict. They could have lied on you. Like I said, with that dirty cop card coming out, they really might have, like, falsified a police report of some sorts. But they are working on a new beginning in love with you. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Oh yeah, they've got a lot of burdens. They've done something. They have done something they know they're going to have to pay the price for. They thought they were sneaky and getting away with it. And this person definitely was a lover. This person's pride and ego, they're probably a narcissist. But when you walked away from them, no one had ever done that. And even though you loved them, you chose to love yourself and not let them abuse you and use you. They thought they really could just replace you. But see, you can't just replace the Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's 3 other queens in the deck, but this is the queen that loves. And I'm not saying the other ones don't love, but she's the epitome of love. If you got the Queen of Cups, you can't replace the Queen of Cups. There's no replacement for the Queen of Cups, except the Empress. And she embodies all 4 of the queens. But when it comes to love, this is the one you want. If you had this one and you leave her or she leaves you, you're not going to replace her or him, depending on. But this is the epitome of true love. If you found this and you thought you were going to leave it and go and find it this somewhere else, it's totally wrong. You fucked up. And now they know that. And they're in a bunch of conflict. Could be just internal conflict. But then again, like I said, they have done something. They've either slandered you, defamation of character, something. It was the ultimate betrayal. And I think they thought they were going to get away with it, like I said, with this sneaky little bastard being here. But now I think they know you know. Or you know enough to where they know they're not going to get away with it. Or somebody else knows, and that person is going to tell all, because that person probably knows you too. This is really sad. Whoever this is, they literally walked away from their soulmate, their twin flame. Yeah. Because they wanted to treat this person, this Queen of Cups, like they treated everyone else in their past. For one, first and foremost, it's not right to go around treating anybody like that. But you cannot do this to your divine counterpart. And that is why the world is here. Judgment was called on you. The cycle was closed. You could do yourself a favor and deliver the truth that you should have delivered a long time ago. And at least have some dignity, be able to walk away with some dignity. Because there's a good chance this person is not going to forgive you. Because whatever it was I'm not saying unforgivable, but it was unnecessary, unbelievably unnecessary. You had no right to do it, and it was just There was just no need for it. You did it because your ego was bruised. And somebody really got hurt. And, well, both of you did, because now the King of Cups is looking at a Queen of Cups who doesn't want him. Or is afraid to take him because of what he's done to her. Hermit, Judgment, Justice, Wounded Healer. Do what's right. Justice will prevail. Whatever the balance is deemed by God, whatever God deems to be the balance of the situation will occur if you do the right thing. Pull out a couple of these. Inner child healing. That's probably the real issue here, is your inner child is deeply wounded and needs healed. And if you're not willing to do the work and heal the wounds from childhood, you're never going to find real love. I mean, you're never going to be able to make a relationship work, because you're going to get triggered. You're going to be selfish. This was a holy love. But because you don't know love and you refuse to heal, you pissed it away. Take this time to heal. God's all about second chances. And good people are too. If you really do the work and you really heal, and you can come from a vulnerable, honest place when you approach this person, I have faith. I believe in miracles. You should too. If you ask, you shall receive. The key is to love yourself. Self-acceptance. Signs and reminders. You know what you have to do. You know who it is you're meant to be with. But it is up to you to make it happen. Signs that were here: Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn, and I mean, well, there were a couple wands here, so I guess Leo and Aries were here, but not really that strong. Give me a card for the mask. Oh, I'm taking it. Okay. That was just funny. Okay, so for the masculine, I'm going to give you the hippopotamus. Friends stand close by to shield you from life's adversities. And for the feminine, the beaver. Investing in home comforts provides security and family togetherness. So whoever it was that's responsible for the breakup, focus on you, healing you, so that you can come back to this feminine and make it work. The feminine, now I'm not telling you you have to wait. It's all on free will. But if you're choosing to wait, take care, keep the home fires burning. Do what you have to do to keep the home and the family going until the masculine gets his head out of his ass. And with that, I'll end this reading. I love you guys. If you love me as much as I love you, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.